And welcome back to The Watchman. I am your YouTube metaphysical preacher and intuitive empath. Thank you for joining me. I have come here today to share with you, the YouTube community, some of my gifts and talents. These talents are today being displayed for Mother's Day, giving messages to mothers of children that have been killed or deceased from illness, violence, or just a premature death. So thank you for joining me. If you are into this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe. Get you a cup of coffee or a cold soda pop, and let's get ready to ride. Today, we will be doing the last will and testimony of a young brother, Deshawn Young, that was taken away way too soon. So, for his mother that seeks justice, and Deshawn just wants to reach out and touch some of his loved ones for this holiday season, we shall be the glue, the thread that ties all these desires together. So we thank God for allowing us to be able to use our gifts and talents for the kingdom, for the progress, and for the coming of the glorious resurrection of Christ as his followers join. As we touch and agree and meet, he will appear in the midst. So thank you. Let me turn the camera around and let us begin. O eternal, most sovereign of the universe, please bind this reading and do not allow any Please do not allow any lying spirits to intervene and give us an incorrect reading. Please allow this last will and testimony of Brother Deshawn Young go smoothly and his words be transmitted clearly to my ears and to my organs that receive these messages. All these things is possible through you. Please allow your hand to guide my hand and your meditation to guide my lips. These things we ask in your name, Yahweh, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the God that rides the throne across the sky and the air. All right, let's go. I don't know if Deshawn used to like to sing or rap, but he says he wants to do the mic checker, so that's why we have these tunes playing in the background. Hopefully they will align with the reading. They usually do. So let's get ready to go. All right, Deshawn, where would you like us to begin? Deshawn says, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I miss you from the moon and back. Nah, baby, I miss you more. Sometimes when you look around and wondering what do you have and what's here, just remember that I look over you. I am like a leopard. When you see the leopard print, Mama, please think of me. All right, so Deshawn is with me right now, and he wants me to swing the sword. He's looking at the sword. He says, Mr. Watchman, what time is it? And Mr. Watchman says, we are here at a crossroads. What do you want to do, Deshawn? Deshawn says, I want to talk, I want to speak, I want to transmute, because I'm mad, and I'm in Mars energy, so I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready to call judgment. Mr. Tabuji, can you please talk to the detectives on my behalf?
If you've been in a car accident recently, there are 3 critical signs that could indicate your case is worth significant compensation.
There are 3 signs that show that this case is critical. And when you give these messages to the detectives, it will be like a big bang and lights. And then everything will be laid flat for everyone to see. Yeah, I know. A hard head makes a soft ass. And I am a prime example of that. Yeah, mama. Because I was being naive, and I was tempted to stay and hold on to things from the past. And this was unrealistic. And this was what I did, and it's hard to accept. And it led to a heartbreak, and it led to confusion. And that is the theme of my story. I had big dreams of going to college and making moves, but I ended up stuck in chaos because of fear of loss, fear of losing things that did not even serve me, and this was not strategic. And so this is the lesson that I want my people that follow after me to learn from my life. Don't underestimate how powerful your life will turn out. Just because it starts out small and tiny and you feel like your voice is not heard, God chooses ordinary people to manifest His glory on earth. And if you ride with God and you stick with the kingdom, He is the waymaker. He desires the biggest of sinners, or the biggest of people that say that they go demon time, to come and look for Him, because He is the God of the turnaround. And when God wins, there's a big bang and lights for everyone to see. But when we do what we want to do, we end up with a life full of trials and mountains that are not anywhere close to molehills. And this is what life is about, learning how to grow through what you go through. Because God uses failure as a teacher. So when you come up to failures, just know that this was a lesson from God, and for you to keep on marching. Left, 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 right, left. Because life is really about understanding, not understanding your purpose. If you understand your purpose, you will understand that you have a soul, and the soul needs food. This soul food has no measurements because it is inbred. It's inbred into your DNA. It's kind of like your taste buds. You have your own taste. You know what is sweet. You know what is salty. You have your own ideas and ideals. And these ideas and ideals, they are like a choice or a crossroads. Some will lead to life and some will lead to death. So use your discernment. For God breathes in life, and God is the one that takes life away. So stop trying to fight everything and go with the flow, and know that when things aren't going your way, it's probably because God doesn't want you to go that way, and He wants you to turn around and repent. Try something different. For this is not the investment that He desires for you. So be strong. Everything that is easy is not good. So sometimes we have to try ourselves, because this is what God desires. A challenge. Because if being a millionaire or being a success was easy, everyone would be it. So sometimes you just have to keep on walking and keep on striving and keep your head up and don't look down and don't get caught into your emotions, because the emotions cause you to drown. Right. So now that Deshawn is gone, he seeks judgment. He's chasing a King of Cups. So this is probably a water sign, an older male, or maybe even a father type figure. He says this is who sacrificed him, and he wishes to see judgment. And this will make a splash. But this may be the companion of his mother. And this person caused Deshawn many sleepless nights and caused him to worry. And spiritually, when this person came around, he would cause headaches. So Mr. Tabuji, Deshawn wonders, how will I find justice now that I'm gone? Now that I'm at this crossroads? Do you have superpowers? Because it seems like I'm stuck in a time capsule. And this is the same way I felt when I was alive. Before my oldest friends carried the deepest scars, but I still held on to them and cherished them. I wish to go back to them at a later date. And this caused my downfall. But you know how we go, you know how we do. We don't listen until all our stuff is thrown out on the front lawn. We kicked out, put in the doghouse. But Mom, even though I'm gone now, I still tiptoe into your dreams and kiss you on your forehead and try to help you fight the emotions that you feel and let you know that brighter days do lie ahead in your future, Mom. Go to the beach, Watch the sunrise. And know that I miss you, but know that I want you to have the green light and move on and live your life, the life of your dreams, and don't always focus on death, because when you focus on death, it is almost like you make a union with her. So focus on the sun and start looking down, because the people that were involved with my demise, they focus on death, and they rightfully so, because death has a fire lit for them from their choices and my choices. Yes, Mom, I know my choices broke your heart, and it caused a catastrophe, making everything fall down into shambles. The shambles has crossed worlds as we have been split apart. And yes, focusing on death is zapping your energy and causing you to lose your balance. So I need you to focus on things that are positive and stop scrolling on your phone, because you are falling into the trap of Project Bluebeam. For scrolling on your phone and watching TV and eating unhealthy foods are all things to use to manipulate you and lower your vibration. So don't fall for it. This is the trick of the system, the powers to be. So focus on brighter things and start reading books again. And ask Mr. Tabuji when he's coming out with the blue block of glasses to prevent the blue light from zapping your melanin. Let me see. All right, so when it said duplicity, it appears that there's an older man and a younger man, and then someone that had a hand to play in the demise of Deshawn. And everything started on the road with the younger boy or younger man, probably whoever it is around Deshawn's age. So it started with the boy and they are still near, they are still in the area. Started with the boy and went up probably to his father, and someone in the background, almost like a shadow, and I see the color purple. It's like a flash. But Mom, I need you to listen to this reading from Mr. Watchman, and then I need you to watch Raising Canaan, Season 4. Mr. Watchman watched episode 5, but maybe you should watch the whole season 4, because clues are held within. This is a message that I sent to you through the movies. So when you watch the movie, Raising Kanan Season 4, be of sober mind and take out a notebook. And everything that strikes you, or when you feel your ear ringing, or your hand itch, or a tickling on your arm, write down these words and phrases, and you will be able to discern the message if you sit these on the nightstand as you dream at night. And when you wake up in the morning, write down your first thought. And this will be our transmutation system, or our communication system. When you place your notes on the nightstand, make sure that you leave me a glass of water. But Mom, I know I broke your heart, but I am still near and I am still yours. And I know that all the stuff that I did caused a tower into your life. I know my choices broke your heart. And I have carried that with me a long time. But where I am now, I can see it all clear now. When I came to life, or came to earth, or was birthed by you to learn. Pain was my agreement, my contract. And I drank it up. Pain was my teacher. But I am still learning, I am still becoming, I am still forming into the man who I was always meant to be. I am now in the 6th dimension. It is the dimension of shapes and structures. And I have even went across worlds. Time heals all. And my healing is done. We will meet again, heart to heart. You just keep living this life. And remember about that thing I said about Project Bluebeam, because when you fall for the Project Bluebeam, you will not be at peace. Deshawn says, Mom, you will always be my love. We were like 2 drops that touch once, and now a tear carries these drops. But I shall return again, for these drops are like water, they are cycled. And I hate the fact that we are apart, but we're always drawn back together. So until then, until that one quiet morning when we meet again, not as we were, not as Deshawn, and not as you, as my mom, but as a water current with its own. When we meet and join again in the water of all things, we shall flow. Just like me and you, Mama, we flow from beyond the veil. Still, don't look for me in loss, Mama. Look for me in the precious stones of the earth. For I still flow, my energy is still here, it's still all around you. Talk with Mr. Debuji, Mr. Watchman. He knows these stones, and he knows where my spirit resides. But in every quiet sunrise, I am here. Even here, I am even here where you dwell, right with you here on Mother's Day, my forever mother. And I will always be your precious stone.
Jury signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently, there are three.
I am so proud to have been yours. For your love is my home, and you made me happy. So happy Mother's Day. Hey. Cheer. Thank you, Mr. Debuji, for your spiritual assistance. All right, the death doula speaks. Last will and testimony. Duplicity in the city. The watchman going on a high tower. All right, the watchman. Sitting here with Baron Sandi, the minister of the graveyard. This is a story of duplicity. We're going to talk to the detectives about Mr. Deshawn. A masculine parent in reverse. A male water sign. With an addictive personality. Likes to get high on anything. Sacrifice. This masculine parent had to sacrifice energy. Knocked over all of Deshawn's cups. down his spiritual protection because this masculine parent had Deshawn making money in ways that was not honest and trustworthy and not dignified. So this made Deshawn spiritually sick and took away his spiritual protection.
The day after you purchased a home, its value dropped by 20%.
And this is what caused a good person like Deshawn to have something bad happen to him. But now Deshawn is sitting in my watchman tower, and he says this is like a high castle made out of gold, and he is sitting in the top window looking out. For he has done well as he has been on the other side for these years, and he has invested wisely, and he has been able to get to the phone to reach out, to reach me. And now that he has reached me, he has more angelic assistants that come with my spiritual team. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Deshawn has flowers about to grow this season, and he is walking with a mighty big stick. He says, Mom, get ready. We're about to put this in the past and move on to our next endeavor. For I'm not there with you, but I'm there. So me and Deshawn sitting in this high castle, hand holding. Oh, you holding hands with his mommy? Yeah, mama. Holding your hand. All right, we walking up from the tower. So Deshawn has grounded his emotions, and he has walked up on the high tower. On the high mountain, Mount Moriah. And he is using his spirit team All right, I'm taking my time right here. Deshawn is trying to give some clues. He is questioning God about judgment. He is on the high mountain. Now, I see an I-O-N. Is it lion? Lion? But that is probably a clue. N-O-I? All right, so as Deshawn questions God, asking for judgment, it appears to me that Deshawn wants me to pay close attention to lion Ion or NOI. The name Wilson. Wilson, this baby mama. And New York City. Scoot up. All right, here we go. What got me killed? What got me on the crossroads? Why did the Barons catch me in the graveyard? Because of my participation. It doesn't take a genius to tap a dope spot. And so this is what me and my friend did. And when the money was gone, the money turned up missing because probably my friend had been skimming off the top. But since he was stealing from his parents, I just looked at it as skimming and not stealing. And he would just tell me if I kept doing what he told me, it would be all right. And I was devoted to this. And this was like a devil deal. This is what had me in reverse. And so with this contract that I had with my friend, hand in hand, we were stitched together spiritually.
Eve Online is a vast universe.
Because we was trying to get to the money. We was trying to make a bag.
Combined history of its players. Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence.
And this
in the
love of money,
single shard, free.
this was our golden thread that held us together. This is the golden thread that made us smile. But mama, when you cry, I feel it, and it makes me so mad. I just want to come down there and tear something up. And when you smile, oh mama, it lights up my sky. Especially on days like this, on Mother's Day, when I whisper for the stars, thank you, thank you, thank you for the life you gave me and the time we spent. And every moment that you still give me and think about me I am up here on wings, sending you kisses, your child from beyond. And when you think about me, go get you a citrine crystal and squeeze on it, love on it, rub it forever. And think about me, and we will be able to communicate through this precious stone. This is the way that we can cheat the matrix, and we will be able to talk between the veil. If you need help with learning how to communicate with me, just ask the Watchman. He is something like a genius. And every song you sang, and every scrape me you kiss, I felt your love, Mama. I felt that you was choosing me. You built me. You were my first home, my first love. Your love lit something inside of me that not even death could put out. I carry it now like a lantern, lighting your path from where I am. And when you feel a warmth for no reason at all, that's me. This Mother's Day, I send that light back to you. You are still my favorite heartbeat, and I will always, always love you, forever yours. And Mama, remember this. I came here and I learned, and I will find you again. Deshawn still trying to get the clue. All right, now he's saying NZ, 2N, Solomon, back to the kitchen, back to the block, to Mount, Solomon, back to the kitchen, back to the block, to Mount, Mount. All right, investigators, this is what Deshawn giving us right here today. Read it and weep. Reach out to the Watchman, sitting here on the high tower with Deshawn Young, giving his last will and testimony. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe. Tune in. And if you would like to contact someone from the other side, seek us out. Our information is in the description.